Folks, before we get into today's video, I just want to take a moment to honor greatness. A lot of hours spent at the One Trip gym, all paid off right here. Look at this. I just... brings a tear to my eye. That's how it's done. It's beautiful. One trip only. It's a work of art, man. It's a work of art. Props to this guy. This is what we should all be shooting for. I love it. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Zeducation. Folks, we have a lot to get to today, all right? A lot to get to, so we are going to jump right into today's show. If you are ready for the very last episode of April 2025, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. Don't laugh, go. Water tower mega splash. All right, it's gonna be a jump scare. Check this out. Watch every time. Oh, that I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something a little bit more jumpy, but that took me by surprise. I don't suck at golf. I'm gonna shoot under a 90 this year. You heard it here first. I'm not going to the range. I'm not practicing. I'm not putting, but I will get under 90. Trust me. When a patient tells you everything but their name or date of birth.
Never told anybody this before, like anybody. In 2014, during a depressive episode, I spent $87 on Candy Crush.
It's a sign. Yes, it is a sign. But did you max out your levels? Did you beat all the levels? What are there, like 8,000 levels or something crazy like that? Some people just need to talk. That's it. You might be doing that person a service. Sometimes they just need to trauma dump. It was so bad that I was buying Candy Crush lives. It's all right. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. How it feels to date in 2025.
As darkness falls, our imaginations take flight. Houses begin to whisper and creak. Shadows come to life. The sky fills with ghosts and goblins. But
is it that bad? I mean, I always say this. I say, all of you out there in the dating world right now, I feel really bad for you. I do. But is it that bad? Maybe. You're looking in the wrong places, I guess. Don't be looking at frickin' Amityville Horror, okay? When you're unqualified for the job, so you try to confuse the interviewer.
What I did not know or you know, what I did not have, I didn't have enough accumulative hours put in on perfecting the process. Yep. I think that, you know, my process was where it needed to be, or even if I even had enough time for my process to be where it needed to be. Right. And I was understanding and had the ability, as far as my capacity, to understand the process, to unlock the process, and then go after it, and just stay there, stay that course.
It made sense for a few sentences, and then it kind of got a little jumbled at the end there. But this is coming from the guy that doesn't get past page 2 of a book, so La Flop, we call him. The great La Flop, because he's great at flopping. It's actually embarrassing. It's like, wait, this is the greatest player ever? He's amazing, he really is, but is the greatest player ever just a giant baby flopping all the time? Can you even qualify as the greatest player ever if you do that all the time like he does? It's hard to watch, it really is. Get me off this flight. Oh, come on. Oh, you're doing... Come on. Doing yoga on the flights? Really, man? This is public transportation. None of the stewards are going to tell you to sit down in your seats? Some people, man, they're just entitled. This is my space. I'm gonna do my yoga here. Shut up. Get in your seat now. Buckle your seatbelt. There's turbulence coming.
I know.
That's what we do. You know, that's going to be RFK's next plan that he implements. He just banned the food dyes, which I think is great. Make America healthy again. If you're going to eat the unhealthy food, the makers of that food have to body shame you first. They have to put that hurdle in front of you. That's going to be RFK's next implementation, his next law. Packaging has to have body shaming on it. So when you eat it, you feel bad. Hopefully preventing you from eating it, right? So I'm for it. I'm all for it. I love this. Fat boy. All right, there you go. You gonna eat it now, huh? Fat boy? Taking out the trash in 2025.
Bro, there's no way that's a real thing.
What? Oh, either you're throwing away a bunch of heavy car batteries and need the lift,
We are
or
slaving away over here. My guys, you
got some high-vis good old boys doing some real work.
bro. Oh,
And this
man.
guy.
We're getting soft.
I mean, I guess it's not his fault. His employer, his parents are enabling him to be lazy. They gave him that stupid tool. But again, once again, he could be throwing away a bunch of car batteries that are really heavy, that if he picks up the bag's going to break. I get it. Yes, I know. But don't throw the car batteries in the frickin' thing, okay? Throw them in your regular trash bin. Don't do that either. It's a joke. It's a bad joke. Stop. Relax. Get out of the comments. Accidentally made art. I might quit construction now.
I call this artistic piece right here, oh, I forgot there was concrete in that bucket.
Hilariously, that is better than most of the crap that I've seen in these art displays. There's that guy with the sand bucket. Remember, he just watches it fall. He probably got paid lots of money for that too. This right here, this is art. We can interpret this. We could say, all right, this represents laziness. It represents apathy. It also represents the blue-collar American worker. That's the art piece name. Who wants to buy it? Bidders in the comments right now. Who wants it? When there's a tornado sirens going off and you realize you're in the worst spot. Oh. It's like that scene from the original Nader movie. Twister? Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, where the scene where they're in the shed. Remember that scene? That's kind of a scary scene. But yeah, you might want to get out of there. You're probably just better off running across the street into the ditch. Criminals after seeing this sign. No crimes at AM to 6 p.m. I love this. Classic meme. I love the... That's Tigger, right? Yeah, Tigger's just... He wanted to commit some crimes, but he saw the sign. He said, yeah, shucks. There's a sign. I can't do it now. Oh, no. And he walks away. This is how it works. This is how easy it is. Put up the sign. Make the law, the stupid law. Criminals will obey. Everyone knows that. Found out my son ordered delivery to the bedroom window at 2:30 a.m.
Thank you.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Dude. I suppose if you can't drive, but what are you doing up at 2:30 a.m.? You playing Minecraft, kid? What'd you order there? I don't even know. Let's see it. Can we make that out? Is that Taco Bell? Look at that. I hope that Taco Bell bag has some body shaming on it. Our company checking applications for common sense and work experience. Ah, yes. There's always those employees where you're like... this is one of my favorite meme templates. I love that clip. But anyways, there's always that employee where like, how the hell did you get this job? You have a bachelor's degree? And that's like the first time you realize, like, wait a minute, maybe college is not an indicator of intelligence. Maybe it is a scam. Because you have that employee that you work with. You have that coworker where you're like, that person is dumb. And the fact that they have an MBA makes all MBAs not have much value. Bro got a yellow card for hurting ref's feelings, LMAO. The old bait and switch. How dare you embarrass me? How dare you embarrass me on the pitch like this? That's what you guys call it, right? The pitch. The old bait and switch trick. Classic. Put that one in your back pocket. Yeah. Shake your hand. Oh, psych. It's a good one. Teach that to your kids. Forget the tariffs. I'll just go get my order myself. Careful out there. They got some anti-pirate systems. You might not make it very close there. But in dire times, dire measures, right? Hopefully, these tariffs are going to be going down here soon. There's a lot of speculation about that, but we'll see. You might have to be doing this for a few more months at least. It's so cool you're open about your mental illness.
Hey, man. It's so cool, man. So cool that you're open about your mental illness. Awesome. Thank you.
Would you buy gas? You support Trump? That is one thing that we have to give a lot of these liberals credit for, is being so open and vulnerable with their mental illness. It's kind of inspirational. You know, we should all talk a little bit. If we all talked a little bit, maybe things would be a little bit more resolved. That's a bad joke. Yeah, no, these people are weird. One of you, it's finally spring in the Midwest, and you're being invaded. Dude, these things, that's a pretty bad situation there. We have these, but not as bad as this. Ugh. And they stank. They stank, man. Ugh. Does anyone know how to get rid of these things, by the way? Like, is there actually a solution to these Japanese beetles?
Please, go ahead. Please, go ahead. Yeah. You can't understand a word he's saying.
Wholesome edit. Good edit. Love it. When your boss sees you towing your boat on a day you called out sick.
This is gonna be a tough one to defend at work. But I'm gonna.
But I'm gonna. What can you say? You called in sick when you were sick. You took some Tylenol and now you feel better. You're not gonna waste a day. Waste the time off. And you know what? The other part too that is a valid excuse is sometimes you need the sunlight. Sometimes that sunlight will help you. Just get out in the sun. It'll heal your sickness. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Robin standing on the roof of his car for 20 minutes. It's like the Dallas North Tollway. Oh, man. I think there's a study out there that shows, depending on which city you live in, how much time you waste in traffic every year if you're commuting. And yikes, man. When you see that kind of stuff, you're like, oh my gosh. What am I doing? Wasting all this time. When I could live an hour away outside of the concrete jungles, be much more at peace, away from a lot of the madness. Me in 2007 after school removing someone off my top 8 after a minor inconvenience. Dude, we talk about MySpace often on this channel. We always refer to it as like the good old days of social media, but we do forget, and this is common with most memories, where you're like, oh, remember how amazing that was? And you don't remember the bad stuff, usually, sometimes. This is one of those things. You could rank your friends on MySpace. Let's not forget that. It was meant to ruin friendships. Like, oh, why am I ranked lower than so-and-so? And then all of a sudden, bam. Like, I'm gonna passive-aggressively show them for doing that to me, and then you drop off the top 8. There you go. Friendship ruined. Can't even believe that was a thing. When the tax advisor asks if we want to deduct my $156,000 of meme coin losses in front of my wife.
No, I don't even know why she would say that.
Look, you need to take the loss. You should have told her about it a long time ago. You shouldn't have been dabbling in the meme coins if you weren't ready to have this conversation with her and with your CPA. Shame on you. When your boy gets a new boat and takes the homies fishing. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, you're lucky you're not in any rough waters, but you're making it happen. That's what I love the most. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there 5 or 6? I can't tell. You got 5 in the aluminum 12-footer. I love it. I've been there. We had at least 4 in the aluminum Lund 14-footer, 1964. In some waters we probably shouldn't have been in. Looking back on it, it was very stupid of us, but that's how you create memories. Don't be stupid. My wife. Should we just hire someone? Me. 3 Home Depot trips in with the sink still leaking.
But I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done.
I applaud the effort. Save the money. Do whatever you can. Search YouTube. It's all on there. You can do it. You might get a little frustrated, but it's part of it. Nobody. Dads from the Midwest.
What does my dad even do?
like a tornado forming right there, and Tim is trying.
He's got a couple passes left. He's got to get it done. Mind your business.
Mom, there's literally a tornado. Hurry up.
You know what? I think this sounds like it might be maybe Missouri. Could be Oklahoma. A lot of people upset that I said Oklahoma and Kansas were not a part of the Midwest. Stand by my statements. I do. This scene aged like fine wine.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to apologize.
Why did you say ladies first? That's sexist.
It's just a standard greeting. Let me start over. Gentlemen and ladies.
Who says the man?
Okay, sorry. Humans in the audience.
I identify as a basketball.
Humans and basketballs.
I'm a parrot who mimics words but doesn't comprehend them.
Humans, basketballs, talking parrots, and whatever else is out there.
Whatever? It's whoever. Actually, it's whomever. No one likes you, Mary.
All right, just calm down, okay?
Now you're tone policing us.
That makes me
tone policing.
uncomfortable. Anything that makes me uncomfortable in 2017 should be illegal.
You know what?
2017. See, this was definitely happening, and this is still happening. I thought like we were getting out of this insanity, but it's still there. There are still lunatics out there like this. I think there are very few of them as a whole, as a percentage of the population, but they are very loud, very annoying, and sadly they have voices in Congress now, you know, spreading these stupid ideas. When you realize this movie came out over 20 years ago and you are now Frank the Tank.
Well, actually pretty nice little Saturday. We're gonna go to Home Depot. Yeah, buy some wallpaper, maybe get some flooring, stuff like that. Maybe Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
Yeah, all those college kids, that was me, man. We're all laughing at that. We're gonna have a good weekend, go to Home Depot. What are you talking about? Freaking buying some stuff at Home Goods? You're going, it's gonna happen. That'll happen. Home Depot's always, it's always a good trip at Home Depot, usually. If you're over 50, this message is for you.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I forgot what I was going to say.
It happens more and more. I'm not even close to 50. And yeah, man. It's happening right now, yeah. It happens. You forget stuff. You Joe Biden it. Unc crashed into a TikToker. Oh, come on. Dude, stop. What? Oh, this poor guy. He just wants your insurance information, okay? He's sitting around waiting for you to do your stupid TikTok. God help us. God help us all. Disney pauses tangled live-action film after Snow White catastrophe. This was their Rapunzel. I freaking love this meme. But yes, a lot of people have been asking me because we've had a meme about this guy before, but this was their Disney princess. It's a fact check true. Pretty crazy what Disney's doing. They're still not backing down. Airport announcements be like, that clip right there, spot on. Nice work. But that just like triggered a negative response. Like I can smell the jet fuel right now as I'm sitting there in line to get an overpriced coffee for $10. And, you know, I'm stressing out with my backpack, hoping that they have my carry-on. You know, that's where my head is right now. It's like checking out the tires, checking out the, you know, seeing who the pilot is, trying to find that person. Now I'm anxious. Simple hack for buying a house in 2025.
Well, I didn't want to ask you, Clark, you know, but could you maybe spare a little, you know, extra cash?
Sure, Eddie.
How much you need? I'll fit you $2,000.
It's not funny because I know a lot of you have probably been there with family members, friends, you know. It's hard to put that into put money into a relationship like that and not be weird or awkward? That's a lot of money too. You gotta be in a dire situation. Shaq had to, what? On national television?
The thing about Kawhi is, you know, you all right, big fella? You know, catching a cramp?
Go ahead, keep talking, Chuck.
Yeah, we on TV.
I know what we're doing, go ahead.
Yeah, that's that olive oil you've been drinking.
I know.
Hey, take some matches with you.
Take some matches with you.
Hey, listen, he couldn't hold it.
He can't hold it.
After 40, he can't hold it no more.
That's at first.
He can't hold it.
Unless
he's got
something.
After 40.
That wasn't something planned, was it?
No,
that was not planned.
Hey, listen.
Take some matches with you, he says. Dude, if you've ever seen those guys, Chuck and Shaq, that is the chemistry. It's comedic gold. It is fantastic to watch. I'm not even a huge basketball fan, but those guys, oh, they're funny, dude.
So I just walked out. I just woke up and I just walked out into the garage, and I realized the garage door had been left open all night and the door to the house was unlocked. And so I came inside and I said to my husband, I said, oh my God, the garage door was open all night and unlocked. We could have been burgled or murdered, and his eyes got really big and he looked at me and he goes, are the golf clubs still there?
Wait, are they still there? That's what I want to know too. That's a $600 driver, all right? Mine isn't, but a lot of people spend a lot of money on golf clubs. That's all I'm saying. That's a lot of money there. You should be concerned about where that is, okay? Where are they? Are they there? One of you, you're on a first date, and he starts eating this breadstick like this. What are you doing? Ladies, what's your first reaction here? What the psychopathic behavior is that? Don't ever do that again. If that guy is watching this, whoever you're on a date with, she was, I guarantee you, and tell me I'm right, she didn't want to see you again. As she shouldn't, until you fix some stuff by yourself. And that's priority number one. How weddings would look if men planned them. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, what is this? Is this like a Mongolian frickin'... What? Dude. All right, if we're being honest, it'd probably just be like a bunch of Chick-fil-A and a get-together at the house in the backyard. Maybe grill out. That's what the wedding would be. Just be pretty laid back. That's what most guys would plan. This, though, like if I had to plan, this is pretty badass. I would love this. Because of Trump, I lost my job.
So, because of Trump, I just lost my job. Yeah. In fact, my entire department just lost their jobs. I was one of the head research analysts in charge of discovering how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. But according to our government, that answer doesn't matter anymore. I mean, all those years, all that research, it's just gone. And you know the craziest part is now the world may never know the answer to how much wood could a woodchuck chuck. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening.
It's not funny, man. It's not funny. Let's get back into the melancholy here. We need to know that answer, and shame on Drumpf, shame on Orange Man for canceling this $100 million research. This very vital question to humanity. I just can't believe it. How would you do in today's video? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. All that means is you have to watch again on Thursday, where if you laugh, you lose. You watch again on Sunday, where if you laugh, you lose. You do a punishment. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's show. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Education.
Idiots.